My black fatigue has now moved to Democrat fatigue. You know, it's a hard thing to be a president. President Trump and the Republican Party is doing an outstanding job. Putting American first.
Very grateful for your administration's support.
We look forward to working together, and thanks for your leadership.
We're so grateful for that support.
Thank you for incredible leadership.
It's incredible to be among everyone here, particularly you and the First Lady. I also want to thank you for helping American companies around the world.
Thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president.
When it comes to ass kissing, is this...
I was going to say kissing the ring, but...
A, not enough. B, the right amount of ass kissing, or C, too much?
It's like 1 on a scale of 1 to cabinet level, basically.
I mean, come on, man.
All right, they bent over, okay? I got it.
Yes, Trump sent a warning to Europe after they hit Google with $3.5 billion fine. Trump is considering invoking Section 301, essentially nullify unfair penalties on U.S. companies. Europe should drop this or they are going to totally screw themselves. This is coming days after this meeting at the White House. Liberals paid influencers had another one. They are in one voice saying Mark Zuckerberg was caught during this period putting out figures that are ridiculous. I don't know if you've seen it. Take a look at this.
So check this out. Mark Zuckerberg and Donald Trump just got caught on a hot mic, essentially admitting to making up numbers to make Donald Trump's economy sound better. Just take a look.
I think it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, at least $600 billion through 28 in the U.S.
Mark Zuckerberg was just caught on a hot mic, making up numbers for Donald Trump.
Alright, we have it, folks, on camera. The Trump admin just accidentally admitted that they have been making up BS numbers as it pertains to the trade deals. I want to show you all the exact moment that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is asked how much he's going to invest in the United States. He throws out a BS number and then moments later leans over to Trump and admits that he threw out a BS number. He says, I didn't know what number we were going to go with there. Meaning a few things. This is not a real, substantive trade deal that is actually going to occur. They're just making up numbers so that Mark Zuckerberg can make Trump look good and avoid the economic threats that are being levied by the President of the United States, like tariffs. So Trump is using this tariff regime to get fake concessions from business leaders, get them to admit it on the spots, and then it got blown up because Mark Zuckerberg leaned over and said, I didn't know what number we were going to go with. Right there in that moment. And listen, I've been debating a lot of Trump supporters over the past year or two, but mainly about tariffs over the past year, and they have claimed time and time again that the United States has unprecedented investment into it because of these tariffs, which is a lie. The tariff numbers are made up, and you know what numbers aren't made up are the actual job losses that we are seeing across the country. The unemployment numbers that Trump is trying to hide by firing the commissioner of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, these are real numbers. These are substantive numbers backed up by data, not just fake trade deals. So MAGA's living in this alternate reality where they think the U.S. economy is essentially booming due to all this investment, but that's not what the numbers show. For example, the U.S. has lost 42,000 manufacturing jobs since Liberation Day. It turns out companies don't want to hire and invest in manufacturing when they have so much uncertainty they can't even import anything. It turns out mass tariffs aren't good for the economy. The U.S. also continues to lose manufacturing jobs at a rapid pace. Payrolls are down nearly 100,000 over the last year, and as it pertains to manufacturing, 12,000 jobs were lost in August. So please just keep that in mind as I play you this clip of Mark Zuckerberg and other tech CEOs who are essentially tripping over themselves to praise Trump. Before I play the Zuckerberg clip, watch this clip of a bunch of CEOs just glazing Donald Trump. They can't stop saying thank you, thank you, thank you, which only bolsters the theory that this is all optics. They are going there to try to get in his good graces, to boost him up without getting any substantive concessions or giving anything of substance. Take a listen to this clip.
Mark, would you like to say a few words about the company?
Well, thanks for hosting us, and this is quite a group to get together.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor to work here at the White House and to work for you.
Very grateful for your administration support.
We look forward to working together, and thanks for your leadership.
We're so grateful for that support.
Thank you so much, obviously, for bringing us all together. And
Yes, not only Mark Zuckerberg said something here. Nearly all these CEOs came in with different figures. What they think, Trump did not force anyone to say this, but these people who change the narrative to suit themselves. When you take a look at this fact check, this narrative is debunked as a misrepresentation of an on-the-cuff fluster remark during a high-stake, unscripted exchange among tech leaders like Tim Cook and Sundar Pichai, who made similar ambitious pledges. Meta annual capital already exceeds 30 to 40 billion and scaling to 600 billion over 3 years for AI infrastructure. It's a forward-looking projection, not fabrication, as collaborated by analysts, noting it's in line with industry trends for data centers and innovations, with the viral clips simply capturing a warped human error rather than deceit. This is exactly what they're doing. They will not talk about the importance of this meeting or why they will always try to turn and say the same thing.
My black fatigue has now moved to Democrat fatigue. You know, it's a hard thing to be a president. President Trump and the Republican Party is doing an outstanding job. Putting American first, hard work. Putting the people of the United States of America, this includes you Democrats, putting you first is hard work. And I'm sure for President Trump, it's exhausting when he got to deal with foolish ass people every day that he's been in office. He got to deal with you idiots, you black liberals, you black clowns, you black elites, you white liberals, you white idiots. He got to deal with you folks every day since he's been in office. And you still don't appreciate what the man is doing. The man is doing an outstanding job. I have seen no president in my lifetime to do what this man is doing for the American people, putting America first, which every other president should have done. But no, they put the global order first and the American people second. Now you got a president that does just the opposite, and you still don't appreciate him.
Yes, I want you to look into this Trump record since he came into office a few months ago. They wanted today what he has achieved. If you look into what he has achieved within a very short time compared to other presidents, you will not see that. It will be extremely difficult to even meet up. But nobody is saying that. What this man said on this video is nothing but the truth. There is nothing Trump would do that he will be appreciated for it. So I understand. Sometimes we just put out videos like this so you can understand, see what is happening. Not appreciative. He's fighting for American companies. Look at what he's sending to Europe.
It's for years I've been saying the left needs to organize independent media in the way that the right has been doing.
At the risk of giving an internet troll more attention, I want to address a piece that Taylor Lorenz wrote yesterday for Wired.
I will end here. Please share the video. This channel is not getting recommendations.
People line up for my advice, and you're walking away like I'm stupid. Line up for my advice.
Going to lionize.
Why? Marriage, infertility.
How hard it is to live in the White House.
Post this morning alleging that since I said I will prevail.
It also There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case, because it always is one until you...
Because she's fearful. Registration Act is
talking about term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
How bad is his reputation going to be?
It's bad.
I need to connect the dots.
Going to carry a level of weight. Position.
Or a rant. And Democrats need to get their shit together.